Hello. Welcome back to Page Development. I mean Alan Wake 2. The Lake House. We're going to Page Development. Happy Wednesday. Sub-level 3. Okay, alright. Offices? What? No, never mind. What's this? Oh, hello.
There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
No, I like that idea, where the art here doesn't... kind of just doesn't count as real art, because it's not being created by a creative person.
There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow.
Okay, I'm gonna read this. Could you not talk?
The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
I'm just gonna have to read over you, aren't I? Yeah. Project Arbutus, Initial Findings Report. R.E. Edward Franklin Booker, born in New York, New York, resides currently in New York, New York. Married to Tamitha Booker, no known children or dependents. No paracriminal affiliations found. Located in Bright Falls, Washington as of September 10th, 2023. Writer and director of 5 stage plays, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist designation author, playwright. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous.
The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow.
Is that the guy that we met?
Trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth
Tamitha Madison Booker. Tammy and Ed. Yes, okay. No, these were the people that interrupted the ritual. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, currently resides in New York, New York. Married to Edward Franklin Booker. No known children or dependents. No paracriminal affiliations found. Located in Bright Falls. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist, designation, author, poet. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in... Okay, yeah. Thank you for talking over me, Dr. Marmont. Cool, they're tracking artists here. Makes sense, though. Refinement process, ATD output and calibration. The automated typing devices will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. So a lot of short sentences. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's... Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near-identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. I wonder if this is a metaphor for something. Huh.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas.
Hello.
He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. For himself.
Okay. This feels like a very important piece. Because if the paintings are manifesting based off of the emotion with which they were created, that's a pretty bad emotion to have. Words per sentence, maximum 12, minimum 1, average 6.71. Is coheads one word or two? Style, contains dialogue. Clipped phrasing, yeah, I'll say. Third person, omniscient? Broad timeline. Concepts, Marmonts, Diana, Jules, FBC, Lake House. Conflict, water, dark.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Uh-oh. Wait. Words per sentence. Oh, no, this is an analysis of the page itself. Max 15, minimum 1, average 6.41. Which sentence had 1? Connection. There it is. Style. Character-centric. Lane. Past tense. Clipped phrasing. Higher adjective usage. Focused timeline. Story concepts. Rudolph Lane. Paint. Odor. Marmonts. Hate/conflict. Those two sound flipped. I mean, I don't know if I can kill those things, so I don't know how useful things like flares are going to be. Can I play this?
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory.
Ooh.
I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Yeah, okay. That's probably not going to bode well for the emotions here. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lake House will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project That One, codenamed Arbutus, will focus on studying the writing of Alan Wake, with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. Project codename Ramnus will focus on studying painting, Rudolph Lane, and his work, with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. I assume that's what the redacted is. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. What am I hearing? Probably just the projector. Oh, that's probably the page that she was mentioning in the tape recording. Quick save. Oop, more ammo. Well, I mean, I don't know if we can really use our ammo. I'm not sure if I want to go out here.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is.
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
Oh boy. This feels like something out of Aperture Science. I mean, at least one of these guys is making Shakespeare in here. Do I? No, I don't have access, do I? Nope. Clearance 1. At the very least, there's no paintings to summon anyone. I assume they need paintings in order to spawn. Unless monsters made of words are about to appear. Alright, what do we have?
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman,
Oh.
founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Yeah, I remember there was at least one painter at the lodge in the first game. And those paintings were all gathered into one room and summoned the Dark Presence. January 2022. Research notes, content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, para-utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love or animosity are theirs to control? So it's a good thing we're trying to steal that power for ourselves, huh? Using stupid typewriters. through that in a bit. No, I want in there. There's a projector. Wee. I super do not want to walk through the middle of this room. I'm gonna shatter one of these glass doors. Keep realizing they're not there. Or that they are there. Healing flashbangs. Maybe I should have flashbangs at the ready. Maybe this will be like the most effective weapon against them. If they show up. Progress report, typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake, with the intent to use this particular brand for redacted in the ATDs, continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house, no useful information. Wake's agent refused to discuss client matters. Good for you, Barry. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Redacted, no useful information. That could be anyone. Checked all available online interviews, publications, elements pertaining to Alan Wake. Result, no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. Oh my god. I mean, it's such bold messaging that they have in this one. Like, obviously this is all a commentary on AI-generated slop. But then just like the idea that you can be as creative as another person, or create like another person just because you have the same tools as them, which is just patently false. It's not the tools that make the art good. It's the person. I was hoping for it. No! Wanted an elevator. Oh, is this room gonna loop a bunch? Or is it supposed to... Wait, what? We're at the beginning.
Shit.
Ooh, hello.
Never say no to extra firepower.
Extra slot and an extra gun. Should I... Oh.
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence usually observes the law of 3.
Oh god, wow, that's a lot of goals. Investigate the lake... Hey, wasn't done. Investigate the lake house, get keycard access to the elevator, get to the experiment site on sub-level 5, find a way to get the keycard and gun by exploring the facility. Okay, proceed through the spatial recurrence. So we've done it once, gotta do it 2 more times.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled out of
Is this
control.
going to be the same?
The pressure
Yes.
kept building, looking for release.
It sounds like it's going to be worse out there. And I wouldn't mind blowing up some ATDs with a shotgun. And we need a clearance. Oh, there's something bad back there.
Compressing.
Oh!
The shadow is here.
Oh!
I think I brought a flashlight.
Okay. Hey, everybody. You got a lot of health on you. Bet that hurt. It's almost kind of relieving. I didn't want to deal with painted guys that I don't know if I can kill. I love the little jump. I love how you express yourself with your murders. No, God! In the mouth. Hold that for me. There you go. I don't have a lot of bullets. Maybe I should miss less. Ooh, wow. Nope, that won't open. Just don't turn it off! Oh, you got your pesky shield back, huh? This sucks. Where'd it go? I know you're around here. Throw an axe so I know where to look. Ah, come on. Were you already exposed? You might just be a normal guy. You look like you're from that upcoming FBC Firebreak game. That looks fun. I hope I didn't just kill the main character.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Ooh, hello. Yes, please. I was gonna say, is there nothing in there? Okay. Well. Reload the flashlight. Didn't realize there was a reload flashlight button. It's already out of ammo on that one. Doing good here-ish. This is loop number 2. Oh, no, wait. No, this is loop 3. We've passed through that door at the end twice. So either this one will get us out of here, or we have one more to do.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
Alright.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
I'm not loving the pained screaming I'm hearing. It's kind of off-putting. Can I get some ammo? Alright, that's pretty good. Good thing is these respawn on loops. Is there anywhere? Oop, there it is. More ammo. What happens if you photocopy some of Alan's pages? Does that do anything?
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team.
Oh, these are new.
Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first
Oh, no,
years
no,
at the
we've-
lake house were good.
No, we've read that. Never mind. Just don't remember the beginning.
I keep coming back to this page.
I just don't want to go out there with, like, little ammo.
Wake.
Suppose I could check the side rooms. I really wish the screaming would stop.
Scare Jules away from the work.
Who wants to fight? Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this is... Ooh. I don't like this at all. Oh, God.
What is that?
Is that an overlap? Where are we? Where are we going? Wait, this is a Black Rock quarry. No, there's supposed to be a door here. Oh, there's a door there. Yeah, I'm not gonna run those ways. Where are we? Clearance 1. Power core there, but I haven't seen anywhere else to take it. Turn the power on. Oh no, this is turning it off.
Controllable shifting phenomena.
Oh. It's doing it here as well. Okay. Yeah, Saga got that power for a bit, didn't she? I can't remember. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I didn't like doing it the first time. It's worse here. Just put it there. Just put it there. In it goes. Nobody can hurt me. I can't fight back, so I assume nothing can hurt me. Oh, what?
Won't open without power.
Okay, I see what I'm doing. Do I see what I'm doing? What am I doing? But I can't flick this anymore because I moved it. Okay. Okay. No, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. We'll take you. I imagine the door to our left here was locked until I came around. So I don't think I needed to move this at all. We'll place this there. Please use your flashlight. Oh my god. Turn you back on. That gets blocked, but now we can go around. Probably taken out here now. Kind of them not to attack. Now we can beep this. No, we can't. Huh. Why can't I beep this? And then we're out here to plug this into. Goes right in. Goes across. There. What? That's what I did. Game's making me look like a real goof right now. Okay, so that because this is off, that path should be open. Yes. That there. And then the switch outside should now work. But it has power. Not getting through this. Okay. Fine, sure. Fine, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, this wasn't even on a thing. It was just in storage. Why was it taken off in the first place? Pained screams. It's like screams stretched. It's very upsetting. That's back on. That's closed. Come out here. Use your flashlight. Turn on the power to the whole floor. Oh, fair enough. Oh, it's you again. Are you gonna be nicer this time?
You again.
What happened to you?
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
I assume that's the creation talking about the artist?
You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
Kinda wish I asked about Alan Wake now.
It's fixated on the marmots. What did they do?
Oh, that was for talking to the painting, I bet. Now I wish I asked it about Alan Wake. Oh well. Well, this was floor 3. It's been fun, but we're going back up to 2.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
I just realized this map only has down to floor 4.
Sublevel 2.
There's 5 floors. What the hell's on floor 5?
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Alright, I'll be calm. I'm chill. I'm cool. Hello? You are taken. Never mind. You good in there? Okay. Leave them be for now. Dead guy. Or a guy pretending to be dead. Okay, this is just sort of taken hanging out. Wait, no, these are...
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Okay, I don't know if I want to lift the lockdown, because I think these are holding cells. That's an interesting one. Level 3, another movie in there I really want to watch. Computer there to break into, probably. Level-wide lockdown protocol and procedures. When an apricot-grade security threat is detected on a sublevel, the entire floor will enter lockdown. During lockdown, all staff must shelter in place while threat is removed, contained, or otherwise disposed of. During lockdown, doors, *, will automatically close and lock, preventing the spread of dangerous material or unrestrained entities. Once lockdown is lifted, staff will be given verbal instruction regarding further safety requirements. And I just cannot read that bottom part. Yeah. It's too strong for you. Your pipe. Where'd you get a pipe? Amusement park. It's an interesting place to get a pipe. Let's finish in this room.
We're shaded. Hope that glass is thick.
They're not shaded, they're taken. Don't use your industry jargon here.
Well, there's the elevator.
Yeah.
How do we get in?
Surely my flashlight should work through this glass. But I don't want to shoot the glass, so... Felt like a black hole. Good stuff. We should reload this. This does the good bangs that I love. You dead? Yeah, that's a lot of your blood not in you. Yes, please. Okay, why is this cell particularly strange? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's no good.
I wonder what happened here.
Blackrock. Blackrock is like what the fire breaks and stuff were made of. This like prevented.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Can't rush good art. Was this Rudolph's room? Let's see what it says. Oh, map updated.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty.
Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump.
No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave.
Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did.
Oh.
Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that.
No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint.
Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Okay, so this was the guy that was at the lodge. Project Ramnus. Subject condition report. RE redacted. Background information. Rudolph Lane, subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Jesus. Initially, this redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude toward art has also undergone a change recently. He's disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. You idiot. Current situation. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in this position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted be introduced into the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Yay! That was a bad yay, by the way. What's on the other side? Do they have other subjects? Or are they just...
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
Oh. Where... Where does this fit in the timeline? What?
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
Oh, true. Shouldn't interrupt. But if you're making me...
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Oh, God.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Zing!
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Okay.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way.
Hey.
But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
Wow, rude.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods,
Oh,
I've been
God.
working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
So they're making him write like Alan Wake, but like an actual person doing it instead of their stupid ATDs.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I
No.
want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
If you have a window, please close it. Occupant is potentially dangerous. Oh my God.
Shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the artist. Sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit. Kill metaphor.
Sure, man. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's not what the game was about. Initial review, Booker's writing. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the Wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow? We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious... Here, captions are blocking the way, dude. Oh, God. You are completely missing the tone of Alan's work. Is this one of the pages? Nope. Assignment. Continue the story from page 2. Match the tone, style, and content of 2 as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one. A line right through their marriage. Their foundation. Their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules's mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's window. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighed down by the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed the bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving. And he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab, running an experiment. Then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them the space to reconnect, to mend the crack. but he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only noticed if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before. But where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door. To his wife. Yeah, that's not Alan Wake style, dude. You're not even trying. Your sentences are way too long. Retrieval order. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Abrutus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. 1. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. 2. Tamitha Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. 3. Edward Booker. Less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmont. I seem to remember them reading a page in one of their rooms about him going missing. Maybe? I can't remember. Subjects writing must feature darkness, water, Marmont, Jules and Diana, the lake house, conflict. Did anyone explain any of this to him? They just gave him some nouns and were like, go for it, dude. You're the writer here. Anyway, we're going to call it here for today. And we'll be back on Friday to, what's our goal? Lift the level-wide lockdown and kill everybody in here. That'll be fun. Maybe we can get Ed out. Oh, that computer. Yeah, we'll break into the computer next Friday. So until then, I hope you have a good Thursday and goodbye.